It is time to win a bowl game.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kentucky's offense will get the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also to want to send the seniors out with a big win.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well give it to him again. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That will be good enough for a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success in the
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
Well, first of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. Just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Grab that. I forgot the post.
The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money.
We got one.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to set up the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you can tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. They run again. You're going to force them to pass the football.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They'll try it again from the line on 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is playing aggressive and physical, attacking at the 1-yard line, where they are not surrendering anything.
And I think on offense here, this
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
the offense goes as he goes. So really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So the 16-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
We took like most of the clock.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cyclones offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them
So
today.
we got one.
As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Quick release by the QB. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Under fire. Got his man. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Cyclones have moved it inside the 20. Pulls and fires complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Cyclones will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones! The extra point here would tie the game. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Russ, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you're trying to get the ball to running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Makes the catch. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Wildcats
That's good.
come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. Unfortunately, ended up losing yards.
Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He makes a catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at at the 38. It'll be first down. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlock at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Moves away as he feels pressure. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it.
They don't have no defense either.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been pumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough at this level. That's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies on the team.
That receiver found a little space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly,
We hadn't lost to a non-ranked team in like 3 years in this game.
Really nice execution.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Play action. Makes the grab. It's Kennedy. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level. And this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop in a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. At midfield, he's got room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Plows through the defense. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
We're going to take it down. Please, a little bit.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, it was a good
I know I messed up.
but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts.
It's a close game.
25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Jean-Pierre. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Makes the grab.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
And he goes out of bounds after coming out with positive yardage there.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the big fella, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down the bend.
I like the execution by this defense. Nice job, situational football, right? Like understanding where the sticks are. You probably know they're going to pass the football on this down. Great job breaking on the football when the quarterback throws it and forcing the incomplete.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They want to throw it. Trying to ball his way out. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Get that touchdown right before the half. Build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Which is second.
But not before he gets that return out to the 35. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete.
That should be an offensive pass and defense.
Couldn't quite find his man. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
I mean, I would probably say quiet.
Down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis.
And the Wildcats will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a ball win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Cyclones will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that late and that size, it could be a problem for the defense. Get him before he gets started.
Almost take off.
He's trying to find his man for 6.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up fourth down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing on all the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky has it back and the big blue offense takes the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And game tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. Made a defender miss. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This offensive line's up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Brings into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
You want to talk about building a drive around a guy first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to enter a school.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude, If you put a good drive together, this
Hell
is a
yeah.
7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a hit. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's good. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up the first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And here comes the offense on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got the back on the middle. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose.
Hell yeah.
Now on third down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to end this quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside and scramble and can get first downs.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job getting the offensive line to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, about 4 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Gives it on the option. And
why would you do that?
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cyclones headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to go again with tempo.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Second down now after the sack. Looking to fire. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man in the middle. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Lots of running room, and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you've got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the other?
Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th, they'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your